Assalamu alaikum everyone. Now we are going to highlight digital financial services beyond banking, which Uzbek banks are ready to implement European experience. First of all, let's have a look to our plan for today. We are going to cover 4 plans, which will be divided into 2. First 2 will be covered by me, and other 2 will be covered by my co-worker Mravzal. First thing is, what is traditional banking and what is beyond banking itself? What are the beyond banking means being more than traditional banking. As platformization made a huge impact to consumer behavior, non-traditional banking can be served in 2 ways. Bank as a platform and bank as a service. With an example of online retailing companies and exchange of currencies without any branch of bank and any type of digital financial service, we can understand it clearly. Looking into it in depth with the European experience, we can understand it even better. That the European experience in this field is much higher than Uzbek does. So, talking about digitalization, I can say after COVID-19, it has a dramatic change and increase in digitalization. Talking about digital banks, BNP Paribas can be a real good example for this. They are trying to provide more than normal neobanks do and traditional banks do. BNP Paribas is a really good example of combining both neobanks and the traditional banks that we have. So BNP Paribas, rather than being just digital, they try to be eco-friendly at the same time. They are trying to eliminate of usage of energy consumption so that they reduce it 11% for 2023. At the same time, we have digital apps that we can transfer our money by using them, and as well as transferring, we can exchange our currency at the same time. Like a resident of European Union, we are going to have just euro and we want to travel to another country. So that time we can exchange our money to another currencies easily, and this is the way how the digital apps work for financial purposes like Wise and Revolt. Digital retailing companies. As we know, there are millions of retailing companies throughout the world. So some biggest ones are in European Union. As we know, Zalando and VP. Zalando is mostly working with retailing outfit, especially boots and shoes. And talking about VP is really broader than just Zalando. VP provides home appliances, at the same time sport appliances, even the toys for children. As we know, there are really high advantages rather than Uzbek in European Union. One of the examples are, as we talked about, Wise and Revolt. They are really reliable and we can rely on them at the same time, and they are not that much time consuming. Talking in detail about each company that we covered as an example is, the first one is BNP Paribas. The head of this bank talked about how they're trying to make the service for their consumers better, just rather than just being neobank or traditional bank. As we know, neobanks are banks just with a digital service. As we know from our country is TBC Bank. BNP Paribas does more than being just neobank or traditional bank. And as we talked about Wise and Revolt, they are really a good way of how to transfer our money and exchange the money to another currency. And VP, as we talked, this is something really broader, and so the people in any field can use it, as being a housewife or just being a sportsman. So you can use VP in order to have the service, online financial service, by transacting money and paying to retailers, as well as Zalando outlet does. Now I'm going to give turn to my partner Mravzal. Let's go.
Assalamu alaikum to everyone. My name is Mravzal. Now I will continue to present the presentation about digital financial services. Now I will talk about Uzbek experience in digital financial services, examples and emerging paths. Developing the digital financial services is considered one of the key factors of economic growth. So the President of Uzbekistan signed the strategy for reforming banking system of Uzbekistan in 2022. According to this strategy, the main tasks are considered to be expanding the volume and coverage of digital financial services and widespread introduction of digital banking technologies and new concepts such as financial technologies and digital banking. In this slide, you can see the goals of how to develop digital financial services in Uzbekistan. As a result of the strategy, now in Uzbekistan, there are several digital banks like Anor Bank, TBC Bank, or nowadays called Uzum Bank that do not have any branches. And other banks also introduce their own mobile applications in which customers just organize their credit cards or take microcredits or pay their loans. And digital retailing is also developed in Uzbekistan. We have several digital retailing platforms like Uzum Market or Asahi Books, etc. And as a result of this strategy, Humo retailing system was introduced, and this Humo card fully complies with the international standards, and customers can pay bills without contact. And achievement. Furthermore, Central Bank also introduced the QR online payment system, in which customers can pay their bills to goods or services from funds in their bank credits without using credit card. In this slide, I'll talk about the examples of digital financial services in Uzbekistan. First, we have mobile application called Zumrat. Zumrat is considered a mobile application of Aloka Bank. In Zumrat, there are a wide range of services. For example, customers can manage any bank cards. They can transfer payments for more than 300 services. They can take online deposits. They can take online microloans. They can transfer money from one card to another card. They can even pay for their loans. Then we have Uzum Market. Uzum Market is online retailing system and is considered new for Uzbekistan. In Uzum Market, customers can order different types of products and goods. It can be electronic gadgets, it can be food products, it can be clothes, or it can be toys for children. Uzum Market has also physical branches in some areas. I think it can be convenient for some customers because ordering products online can take some time to deliver and can cost extra money. Then we have payment system called PayMe. PayMe is considered one of the most popular payment systems in Uzbekistan. PayMe offers a wide range of services. Customers can pay utility bills. They can pay for internet providers. They can transfer money from card to another card. They can even buy airway or railway tickets. PayMe has also a charity system which allows customers to make charity for over 150 institutions. PayMe also offers an online wallet. Humo and Uzcard are considered two mostly used credit cards in Uzbekistan. As I mentioned above, Humo fully complies with international standards, and with the help of Humo, customers can make contactless payments. Our last plan is about implementation. What can be implemented to Uzbek banks from European Union experience? We talked about Aloka Bank and BNP Paribas Bank above. Now I want to talk about how Aloka Bank can implement some digital financial services of BNP Paribas Bank. First, Aloqa Bank can offer a value proposition in sectors such as healthcare, housing, and mobility that goes beyond conventional banking. Furthermore, BNP Paribas Bank has a digital financial service called My Business Account. Aloqa Bank can also implement this kind of service by introducing innovative financial management for their customers. Then BNP Paribas has also a platform called Economist, which helps people to carry out farm management. Considering the attention to develop agriculture industry in Uzbekistan, this kind of platform would be very successful in our country also. Now I want you to make attention that we take Aloqa Bank as an example, and many other banks, especially those who offer their financial services through their mobile application or through their websites, can also implement this kind of European Union experience to themselves. And about online financial services. In the case of PayMe and Uzum Market, based on our research, we do not consider that they are beyond from Europe in terms of digital services. Perhaps in other futures, maybe they are a little behind. For example, online platforms like VP and Wise are considered international platforms, but we cannot say that about PayMe and Zoom Market. But we hope they will achieve that in the coming future. Researchers. Our supervisor is Professor Lyudmila Muradova. She helped and supported us to make this presentation and provided necessary materials to make research. And my co-worker Marjan Ular, second year student of Tashkent State University of Economics, Department of World Economy. She learned and collected data about European Union experience in digital financial services beyond banking. And me, Barhamna Maravzal, second year student of Tashkent State University of Economics, I learned Uzbek experience in digital financial services beyond banking. In this slide, you can see the resources we used to collect information and data to make this presentation. If you're interested, you can go through these links and take more information about this topic for yourself. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you all learned something new about digital financial services in European Union and in Uzbekistan.